Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I edit videos, and I'm going to be using Movavi, and yes, I did buy it. The reason I'm making this video is because I've been told that people want to start a YouTube channel and they just don't know how to edit videos. And I've also been asked how I edit videos because people want to put together a collage or something, or just a little video for some event, and I can show you the basics on Movavi. All editing softwares are different, and the one that I started off on years ago, like 2007, 2008, was Windows Movie Maker. It used to come free on all Windows computers or laptops, but I've noticed that it doesn't anymore. If this is your first time editing videos, I would not recommend to buy an editing software unless you know that you're gonna like it. Movavi isn't that popular, at least I don't think so, but it gets the job done. So I'm gonna shut up now and I'm gonna show you my screen. Wait, shoot. I gotta figure out how to do this because it's not working.
How to record your screen on Windows 10.
I'm gonna shut this off for now. So I just recorded this entire video. The screen recording part did not work. So we're going to try this again. I'm using a different screen recorder. Second time's a charm, eh? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so you can see what's going on. Alright, can you see my screen? Of course you can, because this video is up. And if this video is up, you can see my screen. And first thing is going to my files, which is add media files. And we are going to just open up this one. And I want to mute this. So I click on this bottom part because this is where the audio is. And right click it, mute clip. This first part is what every single YouTuber uses. If you don't use this, you are a pain in my ass. Because this cuts out all the unnecessary parts that you shouldn't have in your video. Like, if there's a long break in between talking and you don't cut that out, that is the most annoying thing. Why keep it in your videos? But that is this tool right here, which is the splitting tool. They look just like scissors. And this marker is gonna be where I cut it. I wanna move this. Oh man, my pinky was in the way. We'll stop right here and make sure this whole thing is highlighted in yellow. If this isn't highlighted in yellow, this will be grayed out and you won't be able to use it. So I'm going to click that and see it just split right down here. And then I'm going to click this part, and this part should be highlighted in yellow, and I'm going to hit the delete button on my keyboard, and then there, it's gone. Gone for good. So then the next part, I want to split right here. And then I'll just get a couple more clips in here. You can also go down here where you can make it bigger so that it's easier. It's especially easier when you want to move these. Because if this is a tiny little clip, you're not going to be able to grab it and drag it. So I always zoom in when pieces are starting to get really small and I can't drag them. The next thing I want to do is add the effects, which is this one that's in orange. It looks like a sparkler for the 4th of July. And here are all of the effects that it has, which it does have a lot of effects. Let's say I want to use this pop art 4 tiles effect. I want to use it only on this clip. And then I right click on the effect that I want to use and apply to selected clip. And then I want to change this clip. We'll do the 9 tiles. Right click, apply to selected clip. Okay, let's go back to this first clip, and I want to add a transition. I'm going to click on the next one, and here are all of the transitions that it has. There are plenty of choices. Let's go with the warp 2-wave one. There's a 2-wave and a 3-wave. We're going to go with the 2-wave one because this is my second time recording this video. Okay, so I'm going to right click it and add after the current clip. Or you can apply it to all the clips if you want to. But I'm going to only add it after the current clip. Right there.
Whoa!
This has some sound effects. If you're on this play part where you added the video in, here's some sounds you can use. There's music, videos that you can take, backgrounds if you wanted to make your own intro or add a background to something. And then these are actual intro videos. So let's say I want to add a text in here. I'm going to put this red mark where I want the text to go. And here, I'm going to click on this T. And this has all the types of text that you can use. I usually use the simple text because that's just what fits in a lot of my things. So I'm going to right click it and add to current position. And then this you can make it longer or shorter. I'm just going to make it to the end of the current clip. And then I'm going to double click on it and then I'll triple click up here. And then you can add whatever text you want. And then right now I can drag it. You can also make it bigger or smaller. And then up here you can change the font to it. Oh, geez. Okay. And you can also add the color to it. Okay, next thing down this list is stickers. And this, I don't really use that often. You can just plop these in here if you want to, move them around, make them bigger, smaller, whatever you would like. You can also right click to delete what you just put on there. I don't like them because they just look too cartoon-like. Here's the call outs you can do. You can add an arrow in here. Right click it, add it in there. You can move it. You can also turn it, point it to whatever you want, and you can just add a text up there if you want to point out that your hair is sticking out or something. You also have to make sure that your clip is highlighted in yellow in order for these to pop up, for this to show up. I'm going to show you the cropping tool, because I use this a lot in my videos. Just click on that and then you drag this. Say I wanted to go right there and then apply. I don't want that in there, so I'm going to hit this check mark to get rid of it. And then the zooming. I use zoom a lot too. So I put this at the beginning of any clip you want to use it on. We'll just put it right here. And the clip has to be highlighted in yellow. You want to change this for how close you want the camera to go. So we'll just do it right there. And then it zooms in on it. Now for the zoom. This took me so long to get. I could not understand it. But I just messed around with it. We're going to leave this if that's how far out you want it to go. And then to change from the position it starts, double click on this circle right down here. And then change this from where you want it to start. We'll do it right there. And then you can drag this to the end of the clip. And then it zooms out. Don't want that, so I'm unchecking. Highlight and conceal. I've used this a few times. So this will block out what you don't want shown. You can make it into a circle. You can have it just completely grayed out. You can have it in black too. Right here is where you change from black or just pixelated. You can do slow motion right here. Or I always use it right here. I always change this because that way when the number goes down it's slow motion. If you speed it up, if it goes higher, it goes faster. Okay, if I want some music, maybe you have some music that you have on your computer that you want to add to this. You go back to my files, go to music. I have a lot more music, it's just all in my downloaded section. But we'll just do safety net. And then I go back to, just go to highlight and conceal, go back, and then this is the audio section where you can make the volume louder or softer. I use this if my audio on my camera sounds maybe a little bit softer than the music that is on my laptop. And I try to make the audio at just one level, because if somebody's video is a lot quieter than the music they have in there, it can be deafening. Is that a word? I don't know, but it can be loud for those headphone users. Just a little advice. And then of course you can change the speed of the audio. You can do audio effects, echo, muffle, telephone, high pitch, low pitch, very high pitch, very low pitch, radio, and robot. I've used a lot of the high pitch and the low pitch just to
change my voice.
And I probably just changed my voice right there when I was editing this video. You can also fade in the music. See, those just changed when I did this. And you can also fade it out. I usually fade it in or out in my outro. And that's what I use for that. And to save your videos, you can save it in Movavi, and then to actually save it to your computer where you can upload it to YouTube or wherever else you're putting it, export right down here. And I always do the highest, name it whatever you want, and then click start. And then it'll give you a bar for the loading and whatever percent it's at. It does take a little bit depending on how long your video is and how many cuts there are. But I'm gonna go to a new project, and let's say I just want to put together a slideshow for something. I'm gonna go to media files. I'm just gonna add a few pictures, and to make the transitions smoother, we're gonna of course add some transitions. I'll do a few different ones just so you can see the kinds of transitions there are. Let's do gradient. I don't know if I said that correctly. Matrix, pinwheel. Oops, gotta click on that clip. Oh, and that's it. Duh. Okay, and then let's add a song from the music library. These ones can be played on YouTube without being copyrighted. YouTube also has a music library that you can get music from, but some of those you have to be careful because some of them you have to put something specific in your description box and it'll tell you what you need written in there, so I just copy and paste from there and put it in my description box. Okay, we're just gonna add this one to it. Right click it, add to current position. I'm gonna click right here, use the splitting tool to split off right there. Click on this one, delete, and then I'll move that one over to the end. And this is how this looks. Just mess with it. That's all you can do, and that's how I started with editing. I just messed with it, and I still remember the first video that I put together, which was a Hilary Duff music video. And that's really how you're gonna learn, is by you doing it hands-on and doing what you can. I mean, if you have questions, feel free to message me, Instagram, Snapchat, or even in the comments below. I'll be so happy to help you. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. I really hope that you got something from it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.